What's going on, guys? Welcome back. So we have been playing around with Revan for a while, and you guys have been constantly suggesting Jedi to me to try out with Revan. And we've got 4 Jedi for you guys tonight that work surprisingly well with Revan that are not meta Jedi. So we'll go through them one by one, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about why I don't like Bastila in a Revan squad. You guys have been asking me endlessly about this since I've made my opinion known. I talked about my Discord server today. I don't know if you guys have seen that or not. You really should go check it out. It's a really nice conversation. But I'm going to lay out here for you guys as well, after talking about those 4 Jedi, why I highly recommend against using Bastila in a Revan squad. So the first Jedi I want to show you guys that works well with Revan that you don't really see a lot of is Anakin. He actually works pretty well with a Revan squad. He's going to get a boost to his potency, his tenacity, everything. He is able to crit often with the Revan lead here, and as you'll see as we go into battle, he can apply healing immunity and buff immunity on his basic attack. Now you can get an offense up with his AoE attack, however I don't necessarily recommend that, and you can see already, look, we got buff immunity and healing immunity on there thanks to the whole basic attack from Anakin, so that works pretty well. We're gonna get the isolate there, but I mean, pretty much we're just gonna go ahead and finish taking out the Traya, and the isolate is gone. At this point, we are just gonna go ahead and we will cleanse, and then we will give the tenacity up to the team. And at this point, it's pretty straightforward. We'll go ahead and keep working on these different characters. Here we can cleanse the tenacity up and everything. Now here, you can see we got the offense up on our team. However, you're noticing that Anakin is already quickly losing some health there, so we'll heal him up, cleanse the debuffs, and then we'll go ahead and cleanse one more time, and then we will just keep trucking along on Thrawn. We want to go ahead and get Thrawn out of here as quickly as possible. That offense up really helps here. And then now we will go ahead and focus on Darth Sion and Darth Nihilus, knock them out at the same time. We can get the buff, we get a heal immunity here, so we do have that at least, so we'll keep working on that. Get rid of that, we don't need that. So let's go ahead and finish off our good old Emphas Nest. Nest is gone. I probably did a little bit of overkill there, but you know, that kind of happens. And we will go ahead and take out Darth Sion, and that just leaves Darth Nihilus here. More pop-ups, go away, no one likes you. So there we go. In about 2 minutes, we've wiped out this whole team with Jedi Knight Anakin in here with his buff immunity and his healing immunity. It helps prevent stuff with Traya. You know, you can't get the taunts on Sion if you have the buff immunity, and the healing immunity counters the Traya lead with the constant healing when attacking debuffs enemies. So look at that, about 2 minutes. This team is gone. So Jedi Anakin, a great addition for your Revan squads here. He can give you the offense up and the healing immunity and the buff immunity. And just like that, you can easily work him in there. You can replace Ezra like I did. However, you could also probably replace other characters you can see here in my lineup. You can replace Jolee, maybe. I kind of like Jolee here. General Kenobi, I'd like to keep him too. So I would put Anakin in that 5th slot. So the next character I want to show you guys is Qui Gon Jinn. He can call and assist, he can reduce turn meter with his basic attack, he can dispel and give your team offense up. He's a very versatile character to have in this 5th slot. As you'll see here as we go in, I'm running him with a full speed set here. He's at 273 speed. He's actually going to go kind of fast here, but you can see that we did not get the chance to call in we did not get any boosted turn meter with Qui Gon Jinn here. So we weren't able to get that. However, we can call in the assist here, and look at that, Traya is gone, and then I can just go ahead and turn meter remove Thrawn over there, and then call in some assists, and Thrawn is just about gone. We'll wipe him out here, and done. So in 30 seconds, we have managed to wipe out 2 different characters on this team. It was really fast, it was simple, it was brutal, and very, very efficient. So that is a great way to use your Qui Gon Jinn here. Now you can see he's got pain, so he'll be forced to taunt against Darth Sion. However, you can use this to your advantage here in a moment. Well, no, because I'm going to go ahead and cleanse, but usually you'd be able to go ahead and use it to your advantage. But sometimes he would give pain to Qui Gon Jinn, and then you could go ahead and force the Qui Gon Jinn to dispel the taunt, but you can just go ahead and call an assist instead. Problem here with the assist is it is not a targeted assist, so it's going to call in someone random like that. You called in General Kenobi, you would have been better off calling in Grandmaster Yoda or even Jedi Knight Revan. I'm getting my characters mixed up here. So yeah, there are better ways to use him. You know, his lead did make him meta for a while way back when, but now it's just not the same. His assist, the assist deals 75% more damage, and they recover 20% of their health. So with the Revan lead here, you're going to be able to counter the whole, basically the entire kit of the Traya lead here with that assist from Qui Gon Jinn with your Jedi. So very, very good character to use in that moment. And we'll just keep working on Darth Nihilus. We'll keep wiping him out. And Traya is gone. Or excuse me, not Traya. Enfys Nest is gone. I'm doing bad with names tonight. But at this point, it's pretty much just on cleanup. So the fight took a little bit longer than it did with Anakin. But at the same time, it's still a pretty solid attack. You could see we wiped out 2 characters in 30 seconds. I mean, at that point, the battle wasn't, like, there wasn't any doubt about the battle at that point. So Qui Gon Jinn in that 5th slot, another great character you can use here. Now, a third Jedi you can use here is Ayla Sakura. I use her in place of Ezra just like I did with Anakin, and I should mention it's going to be the exact same mods for both Anakin, Ezra, and Ayla. All 3 of them are going to have the same layout with a crit chance, crit damage. You want to boost up that crit chance with Ayla, especially because she's going to be able to stun whenever she lands a critical hit, which is going to be huge if you use it correctly. So hopefully with her assist, we'll be able to get an extra attack called in with someone, but no luck here. However, we are going to be able to get maybe some counters too, because Ayla is also able to counter on whenever she is hit. And you can see there she landed a critical hit, but she didn't stun. But hopefully we'll be able to get something here, but no one's going for it right now. Let's see if we can possibly get some abilities here to get called in with assist with Ayla, and we can call in the assist here, and still no assist. This is the thing I found with Ayla. She is very sketchy on her assist sometimes. You can see she called an assist there with General Kenobi, but that is the problem, is that you can't rely on her assist, much like Qui Gon Jinn. It's not a targeted assist. There's nothing you can do there, so you pretty much have to hope that you're gonna get something good. Now we can call another assist here with Hermit Yoda, or excuse me, with Grandmaster Yoda, and you can see we were able to stun Darth Sion. And now because Traya is off the map, you cannot get those stuns cleansed once they land. Traya is able to cleanse them because of her unique, but once she's gone, her unique is no longer active. So a call and assist there with Ayla. No luck again with the assist there. We are getting almost no luck, and it's looking bad for Ayla. I mean, this is not usually how bad it is with her. Usually I can get some extra assists, and there, we got a double assist with Grandmaster Yoda there. So that was definitely the character that you want to go for with the assist. And you can see we basically have a stun lock on Enfys Nest at this point. So we can basically just keep hitting Enfys Nest, no fear of retribution from her, no cleansing of debuffs or anything like that. We can just keep going here, and we will just go ahead and finish wiping out Enfys Nest here in a moment. And can we get a stun? No stun, but maybe, just maybe, Sion is gone. I am mixing up my Sith Lords tonight, and we can go ahead and take out Nihilus and finish up this job. So the trick here with Ayla is she's got a crit, so you have to boost up her crit chance with mods and everything to make sure she can land those stuns. And you also have problems where sometimes she can't call an assist with her basic. It's only a chance to call an assist. As you can see, the RNG can be a bit of a pain sometimes. So she got a call to assist there with General Kenobi again. So she likes General Kenobi. She did get the double assist with Grandmaster Yoda as well. So Ayla Sakura in the 5th spot here with the stuns, able to lock characters down. If played correctly, and if she's good with her assist and uses the right assist at the right time, you're going to be able to do a great job here. So Ayla Sakura, another great character to throw into your Revan team. So, the final Jedi I want to show for you guys tonight is Kanan Jarrus. Now, you replace General Kenobi with him. He's not as good as General Kenobi. If you do have the Zeta, he's going to have some nice synergy with Ezra. However, he can counter, he can cleanse, and he can apply protection up to your team. So, there is some usefulness for him here. You just have to use him in the correct way. And hopefully, things work out here. We'll see if we can get Kanan to work correctly. And also, one really big drawback is that Kanan is super slow. I've got General Kenobi mods on him, and even then, you can see we got a counter with Kanan. He applied offense down to Darth Nihilus. So there is that. You can see we've got the dazes of being applied to certain characters, and that's going to suck. But the nice thing here is you can go ahead and cleanse the debuffs on one character whenever he uses that taunt. So you do have that. Now, one other thing to note here is that you can also go ahead and there we use the assist with Grandmaster Yoda, took out things, and now we can go ahead and wail away on these other characters. So we'll go ahead, cleanse Revan, keep hitting Darth Sion, and see what we can do here. Now, the trick is going to be, can we get some kind of synergy here outside of the constant taunting? And you can see we countered with Kanan, however, did not really do much. So there is that. We'll go ahead, cleanse once more with your Grandmaster Yoda, and we'll go ahead, do more bow meditation, and we will go ahead and keep whacking away on Darth Sion. Hopefully we can go ahead and take him out just like that. Just look at that, we got offense down on Nest, so her damage is going to be severely reduced by that, and you can see we are quickly getting to critical mass with Emphas Nest and her health bar. We're down to 3 health segments on her, and we're just going to keep going at it. And can we get the coup d'etat here in a moment? My guess is yes. We will go ahead and take out Emphas Nest there, and we are free to go straight for Darth Nihilus. So, not as good as General Kenobi, that is for sure. However, he is a good substitution here, and if you do get the Zeta on Kanan, you'll actually be able to get some pretty good synergy with Ezra here, with Revan, and with everything he gives here, with the constant counters, with Kanan, where he gains 25% health whenever he suffers a debuff. He has 70% counter chance. That synergizes nicely both with the Revan lead and helps to counter the Traya lead. So all this works really well. So definitely another Jedi that you guys should definitely check out and trying to see if he can work with your own Revan squad. And finally, we are here at Bastila and why I don't like her. So to start off my argument, let's take a look at her base speed. Now, I've got no mods on her, nothing here. You can see she's got 132 speed, but keep in mind, she's got 2 Gear 12 plus pieces. So without that, her base speed is 120. That's very slow for Jedi, though of course you could make the argument that Jolee is just as slow. However, Jolee has ways to counter this with cooldown reductions and other abilities on his kit, so you don't have to worry about speed so much with Jolee. With Bastila, you do. Now, with her kit here, you have Rally. Everybody loves Rally. 4-turn cooldown. It's a very, very long cooldown. You have no way of reducing this cooldown, so you're probably going to get this off once, maybe twice in a match against Traya. Now, it dispels all debuffs from the target and herself. They both gain all these buffs, and that target is called to assist. So that's nice. You know, they get the bonus damage and the protection regeneration with the Revan lead. However, there are ways that this is countered by Traya, which we'll cover here in a moment. And then her Subvert Defenses is a short cooldown, 2 turns. It dispels buffs and stuns the target. However, it cannot go through Foresight, which we have found to be an absolute pain. And look at her base potency, 7%. That is terrible amounts of potency. There's no way you are ever going to land a stun with Subvert Defenses. There's just no way. Unless a character has 0 tenacity, which is impossible, there's no way she's going to be able to land a stun here. Now, Legendary Battle Meditation, she recovers 2% protection, she gives 6% Tremor to Jedi allies. It's basically like a Hermit Yoda in a way. It's basically, you use the basic from Hermit Yoda, and that's what happens here. Now, it gives this buff to Jedis. Plus 50% potency, and 35% counter chance, doubled for Jedi. 35% counter chance, which is great for Jedi under a Revan lead, because it allows them to attack out of turn, dealing more damage, regenerating protection. All that stuff is great with Battle Meditation, but everything that she just has here is countered by Traya. Now, Traya, the big thing to worry about here is she has this ability with her leadership. When an enemy gains a buff outside of their turn, they lose 50% offense until the end of their next turn. Bastila gives Battle Meditation to all allies when she moves. Let me see if I can pull Bastila up here again. There's Bastila. She gives everyone Battle Meditation at the start of her turn, not at the start of the allies' turn. So whenever she moves, she just cut everybody's offense on their next move by 50%. That is a problem. They can counter, they'll do the bonus damage with Revan, however, it's still canceled by the 50% bonus, or by the 50% offense penalty with the Traya lead. So you can get the bonus damage with the attacking out of a turn, but it's still not going to counter the 50% offense loss. That is the main reason why I don't like Bastila here. She has garbage potency here with Subvert Defenses. She's not going to land that stun. Rally is way too long of a cooldown here. She has no way of boosting her speed. You have to mod ridiculous amounts of speed on her to make her even viable in a Revan lead over other characters. So Jolie, Ezra, even Hermit Yoda, Ezra, and Jolie are 3 characters I would take over Bastila any day in a Revan squad. They are far more useful, they can call a lot more assists, they can heal in better ways, they can do a lot of damage, some of them, so there are ways to make those characters much better in my opinion. Now, of course, you do have the ability block and you have the bonus damage here, so she can do some decent damage on her basic. The ability block is great because it can stop characters, but let's be honest, you're only going to use this after you've used Rally, and if you're facing a Sith Trooper, you're going to use Subvert Defenses next. So at this point, you're going to have to wait at least 3 turns before you use her basic. She could counter, which is nice, but Traya, as long as Traya is up, she can cleanse. And ability block at the end of the day is not enough to put her over the top for a Revan squad. Now, one thing to be fair to here with Bastila is Traya counters her, but if you don't have Treyas around you in Arena, she works a whole lot better. If it wasn't for the Traya meta, I'd be singing praises all day about Bastila. She is great in a Revan squad if you don't have to fight Traya. So everything she does here, it's countered by the Traya. So if you don't have Traya around you, if you're surrounded by Rebel squads or Nisus or whatever, by all means run Bastila. But if you're facing Traya all day, it's way better off to use other characters besides Bastila in this squad. Alright, well that is going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know what other Jedis you guys want to see me use with Revan to see if they're useful. We've gone over 4 tonight. I've talked about why I don't like Bastila. So I think that's plenty of content for this video. If you guys have enjoyed this, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later.